Welcome to the vlog, y'all. Today is Sunday, March 26th, and this week I'm gonna show you every single thing that I eat in a week. I haven't done one of these in about 6 months, I would say. The last proper What I Eat in a Week video that I did was at the end of September, beginning of October of 2022. The reason that I haven't done a What I Eat in a Week video in a while, there's a lot of reasons as to why. The main reason is because ever since October, November of 2022, my daily calories dropped a lot, and I felt uncomfortable showing that because as someone that had an eating disorder in the past, I don't want to be showing under eating in any sort of positive light at all. I definitely wish I was eating more. I'm upset that I'm not able to eat more given my current symptoms and my current GI condition, which is currently undiagnosed, so lovely. But I decided that I actually do want to start making these videos again because it's really important to me to have a record of what was going on with this condition, how I managed it, and I'm hopeful that it can help others who are going through the same thing. Hopefully give you guys ideas of what might be good foods to eat if you have motility issues like me. So let's get into it. So today has been a particularly rough food day, unfortunately. So I've only eaten 2 things today, and it is already 5:30 p.m. And I'm probably not gonna eat more today because my nausea is super bad, and I just don't think that I could eat anything else today because of the pain, the nausea, and the very high likelihood of vomiting if I do try to eat anything else. So anyway, what I have eaten today is I had one of my Aloha protein shakes. If you've seen my other videos, you guys know that I do rely a lot on meal supplements for food, so nutrition shakes and protein shakes. If I'm going to do a protein shake, I do this Aloha brand, and the reason being is the ingredients are really, really good. They taste really good, which is hard to find in a protein shake in my experience, and they have 20 grams of protein, only 5 grams of sugar, plus they have a good amount of healthy fats. They're just a really great source of nutrition in my opinion, and they also only have 3 grams of fiber, so they don't fill me up too much in terms of causing an excessive amount of pain that having too much fiber in it would cause. So these are just perfect for me. I like these. So I ate that at 11 o'clock today. I did throw up a little bit after it, and then the rest of it I kept down. And I didn't eat again until about an hour ago at around 4:30. I had 2 of these popsicles. They are my favorite fudge popsicles, and they are dairy-free. They have, again, really clean ingredients. They're coconut cream based with some chocolate, and they even have some pea protein in them, and I think they're a really great little snack. So I had 2 of these, and then these were extremely hard to keep down. I've been struggling to keep these down for the past hour. I have almost thrown them up fully many times, and I've just swallowed it back down to keep the calories in. So these have been a struggle to keep down, and 2 is probably too many, but I had to eat something because I've eaten less than 400 calories today. So that's not great. Most days I don't have calories that are as low as this. Today is not a representative day. Normally I can get up to 1,000 or over, but today has just been a particularly bad day in terms of nausea, pain, and all that. So we're gonna hope that tomorrow is better. One thing that I am gonna be sticking to this week that is new for me is I'm going to be avoiding dairy the entire week. I normally do not avoid dairy. I love milk, I love ice cream, I love Greek yogurt, but recently I have discovered that when I eat milk or when I eat Greek yogurt, even though those are lower volume foods and they used to sit pretty well with me and they used to help my symptoms, I've noticed that when I have milk products, it's really hard to digest, and I've noticed that if I have Greek yogurt or if I have milk, my abdominal pain will be much worse. I've also noticed that the thought of milk has started to turn my stomach, and I've started to feel sick whenever I think about drinking milk. So I've stopped drinking any milk. I've stopped putting it in any drinks that I make. Like I don't put it in any tea or anything or lattes that I make or anything like that. And there's been the same with yogurt. Yogurt used to be something that I craved, and now if I think about eating yogurt, I'm just totally grossed out by it, just the thought of it. So I think my body is telling me, this is not a good food for you anymore. You're not digesting this well. And like I said, it makes my pain way worse when I have any sort of milk. So I am going to be avoiding dairy, which means that this might be a vegan week. We'll have to see how it plays out. So anyway, welcome to What I Eat in a Week. I hope that gives you a good idea of what's going on with me and what to expect from this video. Talk to you tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. It is Monday, March 27th, and I'm going to show you what I'm bringing to work. What I like to do is to sort of have a stockpile of nutrition shakes from Kate Farms. We're going with the chocolate flavor today. And a stockpile of the Aloha shakes at my office. so that whatever I feel up to eating at work, I'm able to. So my goal today, given how low my calories were yesterday, my goal today would be to drink at least 2 Kate Farms shakes today while I'm at work. But it might be that I have a Kate Farm shake and then an Aloha shake. It just depends upon how I'm feeling and how much I'm able to tolerate in terms of the amount of food. Because the Kate Farm shakes are just a lot higher in fat, fiber, and calories, so they're heavier on my stomach. I am bringing 2 Kate Farm shakes to work, and I'm bringing 2 Aloha shakes to work. And I also already have some Kate Farm shakes and Aloha shakes in the fridge at work, so I'm pretty well stocked. But I want to make sure that I just have anything that I could need. And when I get home from work, I will let you know what I actually ate. It is 6:40 right now, and I never eat before work because it just makes me be in a lot of pain on my way to work. So I'm about to take my Linzess, 145 grams of that, and 145 micrograms. And I can't eat after taking Linzess anyway, so that just makes sense. I'm gonna take that with a full cup of water. And then the only other thing that I'm bringing to work food-wise is I am bringing this kombucha. This is my little treat. Normally what I will do is I will drink the kombucha before I have any of my protein shakes. I'll get to work, sit down, sip on this for an hour or two, and then go into the protein shakes. And the last thing I'm going to do this morning is take a magnesium pill to go with the Linzess because my intestines have slowed way down again in the past 5 days. I've only had 1 bowel movement, and I'm really worried that I'm going to have to go up on Linzess again, but that is a problem for a couple months from now. I'm just concerned, so I'm definitely going to take some magnesium and hope that that can help the Linzess work a little bit better. Anyway, I will talk to you guys when I get home. So I'm home from work. It is actually 5:33 right now, and I had a really good food day at work. I'm super happy about it. So let me show you what I was able to eat. So I had my kombucha, then around like 10-11 I had my Kate Farm shake, then a couple hours later I had an Aloha shake, and then a couple hours after that, like right before I started to go home, I had 1 more Aloha shake. So I managed to have 3 of my protein shakes and a kombucha. So I'm super happy about that. And I am hungry, so I'm going to have one of my chocolate Popsicles. So yes, I think my diet's like completely chocolate, but I'm fine with that. So I'm gonna have a chocolate popsicle, and Robert and I are gonna go for a walk outside and enjoy this beautiful day. Ever since the weather has gotten better, Robert and I have been going for a walk every single day, and it definitely helps with my digestion and my pain and my nausea. So we're gonna go on a walk, and then after that, I will show you what I'm gonna make for dinner. Alrighty, so it is now 7:30. We were walking for about an hour, and then I just rested when we got back from our walk. So it is time for me to make dinner, and I'm gonna make something that y'all probably do not expect me to make, but honestly, it is time for me to start incorporating fruits and veggies back into my diet on a regular basis. I do eat fruits and vegetables, but only on days when my stomach and intestines are feeling particularly great, and I know that I'm gonna be able to handle them, and that just is happening less and less often, so I need to find a way to incorporate them regularly into my diet, because it will help my intestines, it will help my health. I just need to get back to getting some freshness into my life. So I'm gonna make a smoothie. I have not made a smoothie in about 6 months, but I'm hoping that I will tolerate this smoothie because I'm using greens that are fairly low in fiber. I'm using fruit that is not high fiber fruit. I'm not using like oranges. I'm not using berries. And I'm also not gonna add any protein powder, which makes smoothies harder to digest for me when I'm combining the fruit with the protein powder. And I'm also not gonna be adding any dairy, which I used to always add yogurt when I was making smoothies. And I think that adding all the protein, the fat, the lactose, all that stuff from the dairy into the smoothie with the fruit was also contributing to smoothies being hard for me to digest. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that if I just do fruit and greens and some coconut water, I'll be able to handle it. So let's see if we can do that. My plan with the recipe for this smoothie is to literally just do 1 cup of each component. So 1 cup of mango, 1 cup of coconut water, 1 cup of pineapple chunks, and then a cup of each green. And that should keep the volume of the smoothie within what I can tolerate. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I had to add a little more water because 1 cup of coconut water was not quite enough liquid to blend that. So we're starting to blend it again with a little more water added. There's a reason I chose this for my evening meal, because I can just slowly drink this while I do other things, and I will let you know if I can finish this entire green smoothie. It's really good though. I like it. So good. So very good news. I drank my entire smoothie. And even though I'm very full now and I'm definitely not gonna eat anything else, I actually feel pretty okay with it. She says as she burps, because it's like, oh gosh, it's a big burp. I am tolerating this green smoothie so much better than when I tried to make the smoothies with high fiber fruit, when I tried to make them with yogurt and high fiber fruit, and when I tried to add protein powder to them. But when I'm just keeping it simple with the fruit, the greens, and the coconut water, this is actually sitting super well. So I'm going to hope that I can do this for the rest of the week, because it would be fantastic if I could have some greens and some fruit in my diet every single day. It would just be so much better for my nutrition to actually get some fruits and veggies on a daily basis. I have not had daily fruits and veggies in at least 6 months, maybe more, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, I will talk to you guys tomorrow. All I have to do now is take my Discipramine. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Alrighty, today is Wednesday, March 28th, and today was very similar to yesterday. Actually, it's been the exact same so far. So I started the morning with my Linzes and my magnesium pill. The magnesium is helping the Linzes work better, so I'm probably gonna keep doing that. Then I had my kombucha. Then I had my Cape Farms. Then I had my Aloha shake. Then I had my other Aloha shake. And now I'm gonna have my chocolate popsicle. And then I'm sure in a couple hours, I will make the exact same green smoothie. This is also why I didn't make these videos, is my diet is extremely repetitive and boring. The only thing that really changes is how many shakes I drink and what I eat for dinner. But this week I'm doing a green smoothie all week, so it's gonna be boring. But we're doing it, I'm showing it. So yeah, popsicle time. I decided to have a second popsicle. It's happening. I love these popsicles. They're so good. So good. Alrighty, so it is almost 7 o'clock and it's dinner time. So I'm going to make my green smoothie, the same exact smoothie that I made yesterday. And I'm gonna actually show you how I make it this time. I tried to film it yesterday and it didn't work out. So we're starting off with a big handful of spinach, big handful of arugula, 1 cup of pineapple chunks, 1 cup of mango chunks, 1 cup of coconut water, and then 1 cup of actual water.
Why not 2 cups of coconut water?
Because coconut water is expensive. So I'm not gonna put 2 cups of it in because that's too expensive. We're doing 1 cup. Oh, I need to push it down. Did my blender just break? Oh, I turned it off. What? We can cut that out of the video. And this is the green smoothie. So this is gonna be my dinner. I don't know why I'm dancing like this. But yes, dinner time. Are you trying to really putting it into a cup or something? Why are we filming so much of this process? It's so good, it's as good as yesterday. Are you still filming? So today is Wednesday, March 29th, and I am not feeling the best today. Last night after my smoothie, I just had really intense pain in my whole abdomen. It was more so my intestines than my upper abdomen, just sharp stabbing pain the entire rest of the night. I think it was probably like a trapped gas situation, and I'm still having pain all through my intestines. Robert and I went for a long walk after my smoothie, which normally helps with my pain. If anything, it just kind of distracts me a little bit. So I went for a long walk, but I still wasn't feeling great. So I just took my 25 milligrams of Discipramine and went to bed early last night. Still in some pain in my intestines, but we're just gonna push through. I'm not feeling very hungry, but I'm still gonna try to eat as much today as I did yesterday. So we've already started off with the Linzes and the magnesium. I don't take any other supplements or any other pills right now because it's really hard for me to take pills because sometimes I throw them up. So things like vitamins especially can just give me really gross acid reflux, can lead to vomiting. So I'm just taking only things that my doctor has prescribed right now, plus the magnesium, because these pills don't happen to make me sick. But if they start making me sick, I'll stop taking them. Bringing to work my kombucha, bringing my Kate Farms, and bringing my 2 Aloha shakes. And I will make myself drink all of this today. So I will make sure I eat it, and I will talk to y'all when I get home. Hey y'all, so I just got home from work and there was a lot of traffic, so I got home a little bit late. I'm feeling very drained because I've been in pain the entire day, which I know is not a shock, but it's been that pain in my intestines, that really sharp, stabbing, crampy pain in my intestines all day. And it's just been very tiring, not my usual upper abdominal pain, lower abdominal pain. So my body's mixing it up. And I thought this was a good opportunity to tell you how I manage my pain when I'm at work, because there are a couple things that I do. So I have a heated blanket at my desk and a heating pad at my desk. And today I used the heating pad on my stomach the entire day. I just sat there with my heating pad on my stomach at the highest setting I could handle and just left it there. It didn't really help with the pain, but it was kind of comforting, I guess. And I was hoping that it would kind of help put some pressure like on my bowels, because I thought a bowel movement would help the pain, but my bowels decided they don't want to move today, so it didn't achieve that. But anyway, the other thing that I always do at work is every couple of hours, or even more frequently if the pain is super bad, is I will walk quick laps around the perimeter of the office building. Our office building is pretty big because we have a warehouse and stuff, so I can do like pretty big laps. And that not only helps me be more productive at work because it resets my mind when I've been, staring at something and working at something for a while. It resets my mind so then I come back re-energized and I can be more productive and get more done. But it also really helps get my mind off the pain. It helps my GI system hopefully move things a little better. It just really helps. Walking is the one thing that seems to help with the pain, or at least give the illusion of helping with it. So I'm gonna have my chocolate popsicle, and then in a little bit, Robert and I are gonna do our long afternoon walk, and then after that, I will make my smoothie, because I'm gonna keep eating the same way I've been eating and just power through this pain. So that is the plan. Time to eat my popsicle. Alrighty, we are back from our walk, and so it is green smoothie time. It's so good. It is so, so good. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow on Thursday. Y'all, welcome to the end of the vlog. I have some fantastic news. I'm trying to get in a good position to tell you guys this news, but the lighting in our apartment is so weird right now. All right. I do want to rest the camera though on something. All right. So this is the position that I'm going to be in to tell you guys this news. How should I sit? I don't even know. Let's just do this. Alrighty, y'all. Today is Thursday, March 30th. This is the last day of the What I Eat in a Day video. I've eaten the same foods that I've been eating all week, so nothing new to show. But there is a lot of positive to say. I feel so vibrant. I really do feel so vibrant right now. I have energy. Today when I did my walks around the perimeter of the office, every couple hours I do that walk around the office just to get my energy back up. I was literally skipping. I had so much energy. And then on Robert's and my walk, our evening walk that we just came back from, I had so much energy. I did not realize how much eating solid food was hurting me. I knew that it was really hard for me to digest. And I have noticed that not only do I get a lot of pain from solid food, but I have noticed that when I do eat solid food, even if it's more easily digestible solid food like saltine crackers or, plain things that I would think that would be easier to digest, I get extremely fatigued from eating it. And it's I'm trying to think how to explain this. So if I feel like I need to eat, I don't get a lot of hunger, honestly, probably because of whatever is happening with my GI system and my motility, but I don't get a lot of hunger. So it might not be, for instance, hunger that I feel. Normally I don't really feel hunger, but I'll feel really depleted. and almost past hunger, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I need to like get something in me. I've noticed that when I get to where I really need to eat and I eat a bunch of solid food thinking that I'll be able to handle it, not only is there pain, but I get extremely tired from trying to digest it, and I have noticed that I don't get that energy from it quickly. Like I'll feel depleted, I'm like, I really need to eat, and then I'll eat, and then I'll still feel starved for energy and so depleted and even worse after eating. And I don't know if that makes that much sense, but a lot of times it took me hours and hours to feel that energy from the solid food that I'd feel from liquids way more quickly. Like if I feel depleted and I drink an Aloha shake, I get that energy so much more quickly than if I do solid food. And it is just affecting my energy so much. I did not realize how much eating foods that I couldn't digest was hurting me. And eliminating dairy too has been huge. My intestines haven't hurt at all today, and my upper abdominal pain has been there, and the nausea has been there, but the volume on those symptoms has been turned so far down. And I have had a little bit of vomiting this week, but again, just so much less than normal, so much less. It just was like I'm getting some life back into me. So the rules that I've narrowed down for things that help, and I can't believe that I've finally found some distinct things that feel like they're helping me right now, but walking at least an hour a day is definitely helping. So I'm gonna keep that up for the rest of April until I see my new GI doctor, which is in less than a month. I'm seeing them on April 28th. So less than a month away, it's my new GI doctor, so yay! But on top of that, so I'm gonna keep up with the walking. Not eating any dairy is definitely helping. So last week when my pain was abysmal and I was miserable, I was eating Greek yogurt every day, which does qualify like for a liquid diet friendly thing, but I was in miserable pain after the Greek yogurt, and I just thought that was just how I was. But the Greek yogurt or any dairy that I was eating was definitely making the pain way worse. So eliminating dairy, I know dairy makes the pain worse. So I'm done with dairy until I see my GI doctor again. Solid food definitely makes it way worse. The day that I was super sick on Sunday was the day after we'd eaten a lot of solid food on Saturday. And I was just so sick Sunday, pain, throwing up all day Sunday. I told you about it in the vlog. So nausea, like Sunday was awful. I was so sad Sunday. And that was the day after eating solid food. Basically, since December, when I started doing the Kate Farm shakes during the day, I have been eating solid food at night for the past 4 months, thinking that it wasn't hurting anything because I was eating it at night. So if I had pain, nausea, symptoms, I could just deal with it at home and not at work. And I was like, yeah, solid food is worth it. I'm pushing through. I'm eating this solid food. I thought it was helping me to push through and force myself to eat solid food, but it has been hurting me way more than I realized, because eliminating it, I feel so much better. Like my body is actually consistently absorbing nutrients. And then the green smoothies have really been helping. They've been helping a lot. I normally, and I've mentioned this in so many videos, normally I cannot eat greens. Like greens usually send me into the worst pain. But having them blended up so smooth like that in the smoothie, my body can actually absorb them and digest them. Same with the fruit, having it blended up with the greens. I think having the fruit with the greens is helping, because in the past, even just plain fruit smoothies have bothered me, but also I was doing high fiber fruit like berries, and I was doing the wrong fruits, I think. But the current combo that I have going of the mango, the pineapple, the coconut water, and the greens, that just sits so well. And I've been feeling vibrant, like the kind of vibrancy that I used to feel when I was vegan and I was eating a lot of fruits and vegetables. Obviously, I don't feel as good as I felt then, but a little bit of that vibrancy is coming back to me. Fruits and vegetables really do help with the vibrant is the best word that I can think of, but I feel like the green smoothies are really helping. So my plan for the next 4 weeks, I have 4 weeks until I see my GI doctor, is I'm gonna eat the exact same way that I've shown in this video. So I'm gonna keep eating the kombucha, the Kate Farm shake, then the 2 Aloha shakes, then the green smoothie, have a popsicle in the afternoons. As long as it's dairy-free, it counts towards a liquid diet. So I'm gonna keep doing all of that the same, along with the Linzes at 145 micrograms, the Decipermine at 25 milligrams at night, and then the magnesium supplement. I'm gonna keep up with that, even though I don't know if it's doing anything at this point. the worst part of this week has been my intestines. They're still moving so slow. And that's with the walking and the green smoothies and the no dairy. My intestines are just being really slow. So I'll have to talk about that with my doctor in a month, but I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, exact same thing. And I've received criticism in the past for giving up on things too quickly, like little ideas that I have that I show in these what I eat in a week videos. And that is totally true. But that's because nothing has really helped. Like, they've helped a little bit, but nothing has made me have as big of an improvement as making these changes has. And it's also, what I'm doing is also practical, and that was a big problem as well. As if the low FODMAP diet was really not practical for me because it involves so much cooking and dealing with so many animal products, which make me uncomfortable to deal with, especially meat when I'm cooking it. And it was just so impractical, and washing dishes is just a lot of work because of my OCD. And this is actually practical because I can actually just take my little shakes to work, come home, cook one thing, which is the green smoothie, wash one dish, which is the blender and the cup that I drank it out of, and the measuring cup. It's just very practical. So this is practical. It makes me feel great. I am feeling positive for the first time in so long because I feel like I don't have to just suffer every single day. I can finally have energy until I see my doctor again. Now, I'm not eating that many calories on this little diet that I'm doing. It's less than 1,200 calories a day every day that I've shown in this video. So plus I'm adding more exercise. So I don't think that this way of eating is going to help my weight, but we need to start by helping the symptoms and getting nutrients into me and getting my body to absorb things properly. And we can deal with the weight later. The weight is the least of my concerns right now. I have been miserable, physically feeling miserable this whole year. And this has been the best week of the entire year that I've felt, except for maybe that week in January when I documented it. But this is awesome. So I'm super happy. I hope you like this video. Positive vibes. Positive vibes. Yeah, so I just feel really good. And I'll talk to you guys in the next video, which is gonna be the beginning of, I don't even want to tell you, but I'll talk to you guys in the next video.